No, we aren't. You are.
I'm in Albuquerque.
Yes.
But I am too.
Yes, and this is Dagmar, and she owns Ziawoolz, and you know her, Amy. I'm introducing her to some of the other people that might be watching this little recording. And I forgot to tell you that you're not exactly centered in your screen either, so you need to do a little adjustment.
Tell me what to do. Is that better?
That's better. That's good. Okay, good. So Dag was kind enough to
let you invite yourself.
Yes, say yes when I invited myself to come and visit her. Totally intruding in her life. She's getting ready for a big show that's coming up in May. May. What's the name of it again?
May. It's called Albuquerque Fiber Arts Fiesta.
Albuquerque Fiber Arts Fiesta in May. And so even though I'm intruding, she still was kind enough to say, sure, come on over. And I got away from my husband and my kids and my job for a little while, several days, and I'm just having the best time. You guys should see the view I'm looking at right now. A whole wall full of windows with these gorgeous mountains. I'm going to pop in a video of, you know, her backyard looking up at the mountains. It's beautiful. Sandia Mountains?
Sandia Mountains. Yeah.
Sandia Mountains. So we thought we'd pop in and just say hey and show Amy some of Ziawoolz, because when I got here, my jaw was on the floor. I couldn't believe the colors that I saw. And the light here is amazing. In Albuquerque, I'm telling you, you have different light than I do. You have a different sun or something.
It is nice. That's one of the things that I appreciate about living here. It's really the light.
It's gorgeous. Yeah. Amazing.
Do you have one of her cards? And I know people are going to say they can't hear me, but my air traffic control headset is dead. So hold it up close to the center so people can find her. Ziawoolz on Etsy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got it.
And people can also go to ziawoolz.com, and that's my website. And from there you can
link across
to the shop. Yeah.
Good.
You know, one thing I didn't do was check our sound. It looks like, see those little bars on the bottom?
Yes.
That's where you see my sound. And Amy, now you say something.
Check, cash, check.
Yeah. They look pretty even, so you don't want one to be way up high and then the other one to be down low, because then people won't be able to hear the sound even. So that's what we always do before we start recording, but who cares? This is just for fun.
Yeah.
So anyway, what do you want to show? We're going to show a little bit of what we've been knitting on, and I have actually been dyeing in the dye studio. It's been so much fun. I can't believe it. Some of you probably have already seen it posted on Instagram. This is the color that I dyed yesterday. And it's so funny, Amy, when it's in the pot and I'm sprinkling the sprinkles on there and thinking, oh my gosh, that's too much. Oh, that's not enough. Oh, put it over here, put it over here. And then you pull it out and you rinse it and you let it dry and you're kind of like, and then you see it in the skein. You're kind of like, I guess that's pretty.
I should have done more.
Or I should have done more. I should have done more of that color. And then when you ball it up.
Oh my gosh. It is so pretty.
Isn't that amazing? You're going
to forever remember your trip to Albuquerque when you wear those socks.
I know. And here it is knitted up. Check it out. I don't know if it's going to be able to show very well.
Look at all those strings. Oh, so pretty. And tell us the name of your colorway. One of a kind.
It's not one of a kind. She can totally repeat it. Yeah, we wrote it all down.
Oh, good.
She's probably going to hold this in her shop eventually. Did we decide on the name? Wendy Confetti Sky? Yes. Wendy's Confetti Sky.
That is awesome.
Isn't that cool?
Very good, Deb.
I'm so excited about it. I was so afraid it was going to like pool, all the red and the green was going to pool together, or red and yellow was going to pool together, but I don't think it will. I think it'll mix up a little bit.
So too. Well, you also said you were worried about making a brown yarn, but
yeah,
I said it's going to be a big pile of poop.
It's not going to happen.
You need to put in the picture of the Instagram picture of you holding the skein, just so people can see.
Oh, that is true.
The colors.
Okay.
Yeah, and how that knits up is totally different.
Yep. Yeah. Totally different.
Oh, it's so great.
And then I just finished dyeing my first sock blank. I showed Amy. We'll have to take a couple pictures of that when it dries and stick it in. So that's been really fun. So why don't you share something that you've been knitting on? I want you to show the blanket. Did you move it? Oh, no, it's right there.
No, it's right there.
This is her crochet blanket.
Here, I'll start on one corner.
Oh, you're doing the corner? Oh, no, not the corner.
Yes, corner to corner.
Growing.
Oh my gosh, Dag, that is beautiful.
Isn't that amazing?
So are you halfway or not quite?
I am almost at I'm almost at the other corner where I'm going to turn it to shape into a rectangle. So,
Now, but if you do corner to corner, does it always come out a square in
no,
the end?
it's going to be a rectangle.
You can make it a
Because
square if you want.
you could make it a
Right?
square. Yes, if you start at
Oh,
the skinny
decreasing
tips,
both sides
yeah,
at the same time.
Ah, okay.
now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to turn
Vertical.
to a 90-degree angle on one side before I do that on the other side
Right.
because I want it to be a rectangle.
If you wanted it to be square, you'd start squaring this side off at the same time that you square the other side, and then it would be, then you do
See, there was a reason why I should have paid attention in physics, darn it.
geometry. Yeah,
Golly.
totally.
That is
So,
beautiful.
isn't it
And
beautiful?
are those all your dyed yarn?
No, I named it my my happy color blanket because I wanted all the happy colors to be in it. So it's
Yes.
kind of all my favorite colors. I
No
can't
sad
say that I have
colors
one
allowed.
favorite. Bright. What? Sorry.
No sad colors allowed.
No sad colors allowed. Bright, happy, sunny. Yeah.
And you've done a lot of mini swaps too, so you have a lot of minis
Yes.
that you've been putting
Yes.
in here too.
Oh, nice. That's beautiful.
I love it.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's great. Okay, can I show some of your yarn? It's sitting all piled here. I want to show some of it.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to do 2 at a time. This one's called New Mexico True. NM True.
Yes.
Look at that.
over towards Dag just a little bit. Yes, perfect. That makes me think of Arizona and
Doesn't
New
it?
Mexico.
Southwest.
New
Yep.
Mexico.
All Southwest. Oh, that's beautiful.
And this is the one that you really loved when I first showed it to you when I first got here. This was the one that put my jaw on the floor. This one's called That Happy Snowflake in Spring. And she was, tell a little bit about Dag, but
I have a
I
dear
love
friend
it.
on Instagram. Her account name is Gingerbread Snowflake. And a few days ago, she posted one picture that was taken of her in this gigantic field covered in golden poppies. And the
Oh,
colors were so gorgeous that I felt like I have to create a yarn to capture these colors.
oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
this one's called Rocky Shore. I got it.
Oh, that is stunning. Look
Isn't
at
that
those
beautiful?
greens and blues. Yes. Oh,
This,
speckled.
she just started speckling. How long have you been speckling?
Probably 4 weeks ago.
Yeah. What's taking you so long, lady?
There are so many great people doing great speckles. That's what I always said. Why do I need to speckle if there are so many people doing a just
Because they're
fantastic
beautiful.
job? But then once you start it,
It's addicting.
there's no return. It's
Yeah.
addicting. It's really fun.
Oh, it's so pretty.
All right, I got 2 more over here. I'm going to show these really fast. You're going to love this one. Well, you can see it already, probably.
What happened?
What happened in Los Alamos?
Oh, wow. Those greens are fabulous. They match my glasses.
I know.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
Ooh,
totally do.
You need a wrap.
so pretty. Oh my gosh, Dag. Those are gorgeous.
So we're going to put all these in her Etsy store. So by the time this little mini episode goes up, you can go over to Ziawoolz on Etsy and buy.
And I rarely tell people what to do. That's a lie, but I rarely tell people what to do. So we are going to check back with Dag, and in 3 days, if all of those are not sold out, there's going to be hell to pay on the next podcast. All y'all watching. Oh, that's a beaut. What's that colorway called?
More Than a Woman.
Oh my gosh! Look at that golden pink, Debbie. Just like you were saying.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful, Dag. Wow.
And
How
these,
can you not just knit with all of them?
I know.
And not sell them?
I can. Well, I can tell you a story. We went to the yarn store the other day, and we were kind of, Debbie wanted to know where my yarns are, so we went through the store and looked at all the yarns and found mine. And then she was, all of a sudden, she reached behind a stack of them, and she's like, oh, look what fell behind. This is so beautiful. And I couldn't.
And Dag went, she's like, she didn't realize it was hers. She was like, oh my gosh, that's beautiful. She's like, I dyed that. It was so cute. I said, yes, you dyed it. She's like, I'm going to have to take that one. And when we talked to the lady, not to interrupt, you were telling the story.
No, you tell it.
She said, I find that happens a lot. People will take one of the colors and they'll stuff it back behind, hide it, so they can come back later and buy it.
When they have money or
when
whatever,
they have money or whatever.
They can afford
well,
it,
they didn't get that one because she took it home with us that day. She had it. You should go get it.
I bought my own yarn.
Go run and go get it.
Yes.
She's going to try and find the recipe.
Yeah, I'm sure I have it.
She's got the recipe. She's going to dye more of this.
All down.
Yeah, but this one won't be in this shop update, so you'll have to come back if you want.
Because it's Dag's.
This one's Dag's. Yeah, she's not going to sell this one. What's it called again?
Witch Ditch.
Witch Ditch.
It was a Halloween one, yeah.
Halloween color.
Oh my gosh. I can see why you love that. Look at that copper and that gray.
Yeah.
It's like a purpley gray.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yes, I can see that now.
Purple.
Oh wow, that is beautiful.
And it's got this gorgeous like greeny kind of, see the greens in it?
Yes. Oh.
So that's, somebody hid that, but they're not going to get it. Oh well.
Yeah, they're going to
come back and they're like, where is it? Somebody stole it. So
yes.
I fell in love with this one colorway when I saw it. And I said, what is this? You need to, and I have one of the singles over there, and I have a couple in sock that I'm going to give away. And so grab the beekeeper. Is it right there? Did we grab one? We don't have it here? Here, it is knit up. We'll just hold up this one.
Oh, there's the...
Yeah, grab that over there.
Yeah.
It's called Beekeeper. And we dyed a bunch yesterday. I think I may have shown you it drying on the skein. Look at this one.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that beautiful? Look at the speckles.
Hey, I really, can you go wrong putting any colors together? Because I don't think I'd put that green and that peach and that purple pink.
I know.
But look at that. Oh my gosh. That is, look at those speckles too. Wow.
And when this gets knit up, this is what it looks like.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
Isn't that
pretty? Is that your vanilla sock?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's mine.
I gave away my vanilla socks. I can't knit vanilla socks. They just won't do on my needles. It just doesn't work.
Because she's so ADHD.
I can't help it. So what else have you been doing? You had your celebrity night at the local yarn store a couple nights ago.
Yes. And then last night, Dag hosted her, what do you call it again?
I call it my Happy Scrappy. It started off many years ago as a scrapbooking, knit night kind of combination, mainly knitting, lots of crafts. And it has evolved into a gathering of women that bring all their talents.
Yeah. Wow.
Not just knitting.
Not just knitting. There was a lady there that dyes a special technique called shibori, where you sew in the fabric little stitches together, and then you pull the stitches and it pulls the fabric together, and then you dye it. It looks like your shirt kind of when you take it out. It's like tie-dye, but it's Japanese. Is it a Japanese technique?
I think so.
And she was working on a garment that she was sewing up, and then
belly dancers?
What?
Were there any belly dancers?
No belly dancers.
Oh shoot.
No, not. But we had another lady that I'll post some pictures and another video at the end who did this Japanese jewelry beading, where it's this device that it's really interesting. All the threads are hanging over the side, and the way you move the bobbins and the threads, it weaves up a rope with beads on it. It's really amazing and beautiful. It's incredible.
Absolutely.
I'm going to pop that video into the end of this little episode so you can see that. But it was incredible. She has a website where she sells her jewelry and stuff too. So anyway, it was really fun. The last person left at 10:30 last night.
Yeah, I think so.
10:30, almost 11 o'clock last night. So they were here from like 5 hours. It was fun.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do today?
Today we're gonna maybe do a little bit more dyeing before
Yeah,
you have to
I
pick
think
up
so.
your
Yeah.
husband and your daughter at the airport.
And tomorrow?
Then we're gonna do some knitting, and I think that's it.
Yeah, we talked about, we're probably going to talk more about patterns.
Right.
Pattern designing. We've been chatting a little bit about that.
I found a software that you can download that helps you chart things. So I think we're gonna try and figure out how to do that on the computer. And Dag has a sock design that she wants to put together. She's gonna do a sock pattern. I'm gonna help her with that, and then
On Tuesday, so you've got all day tomorrow yet.
all day tomorrow and most of the day on Tuesday. I don't leave until
Yeah.
Tuesday evening. So she's gonna take me to a little town. What's the name of that town?
It's called Madrid. Not Madrid, like every tourist would say, but
Yes.
Madrid.
Madrid.
And it's this.
What's there?
It used to be a ghost town, and now it's kind of repopulated, rediscovered by all these artists, and there are tiny, cute stores, lots of art, cute coffee shops, lots of bunkers.
Cool. No ghosts.
No more ghosts. Yeah.
It's a nice place. We're gonna see one. I bet you they're gonna come just for me.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that tomorrow for a couple hours, and then did we decide we needed to go into Santa Fe, or we're gonna skip it?
Yeah, we weren't sure yet if we were gonna make it. We may go to Santa Fe on Tuesday. Yeah.
So I'm so
That's so much fun! Yay!
Yeah.
So
And
glad
we're
you're
knitting a lot.
we are knitting a lot. Grab a couple of those. I'm just gonna flash them real quick. That one, yes. Here's a couple more that she's gonna put in the shop.
Oh my gosh, you're killing me. You're killing me. I'm telling you, if you guys don't go over and sell out her shop, there's going to be, I'm even going to get Knitting Nanas to start tisking.
Knitting Nana is gonna have to tell them what you just did, what you told Nana about.
Okay, so I was talking to Knitting Nana this morning, and she says, guess what we did? And I said, what? She said, we downloaded the Instagram app, and we found Debbie, but we were looking for Amy Meeks, and we couldn't. I said, well, I'm not Amy Meeks on Instagram, Mother. You've never asked me that. I'm Inked Indigo. Well, when we get home from church, we're going to pull it up. Good thing I keep everything G-rated, or I'd be in trouble with Knitting Nana. So
did they make her account Knitting Nana?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know about that. But
I'm gonna have to call her because she's gonna get inundated with new followers now.
Well, she's already got like 100+ friends on Ravelry.
Right.
She's just like, okay, good grief, Amy, you open your mouth. And I said, well, all right, then don't say you're excited about mail on Ravelry. So once we find out what her name is on Instagram, I'll let you know.
I wonder if it's going to be the same as her Ravelry name.
And imagine, I don't know if it could be the same. I bet. When we turn our phones back on, we have to search.
Okay.
I bet it is. I bet you.
That's probably what she did.
Probably what she did.
Okay, should I check to see how long this little episode is real quick? You want me to show how I check?
Okay.
Can you read that time right there underneath?
Let's do it together. Go ahead, Dad. Go like that.
Almost 19
minutes.
Okay, Dad.
Yeah, 20 minutes. Good. By the time I pop in some pictures at the beginning and the video at the end, it'll be, a good 30 to 40 minutes long.
Okay, Dag, I don't know which side, but Dag's got to try the high five with me.
Oh, she's got to do it on this side like this. You go.
Wait, but
you just reach over like this. Do high five.
This way.
Okay.
Am I getting the right way?
Yeah.
We'll see what it looks like. We don't even know what it looks like till we upload it.
Half the time
have
we're
a
like.
wonderful last couple days.
I will.
If you can't be kind,
be quiet.
Yes.
Okay. Love you. Thanks, guys, for watching. We'll see you later.
Guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Maru dye, M-A-R-U-D-A-I, Maru dye, and it's used for creating a Japanese braid through a lot of different Japanese braids. This one happens to be the Kongo Gumi, which is an 8-strand braid, and it's a 2-drop Kongo. Let's see, I need to get my counterweights out of that little bag right there.
She brought her assistant with her tonight.
My able assistant.
Garay.
Garay.
He used to be Gary until he got around these hotsy-totsy women, and then now he's Garay. So I have a little counterweight down here. These are tamas, which are weighted bobbins, and then you calculate the amount of weight on all the bobbins, and then you do a counterweight down the center. And your chopstick holds it in place until you're ready to braid. So in this, I'm doing a beaded braid. And the nice thing about using the Maru die is you do two hands working at the same time. You drop your beads, and it's kind of a very zen feeling to it. And the clanking of the tamas against the legs of the wire die is really kind of very mesmerizing. It makes for a very relaxing.
Hey, can you tell us where you learned this? Where did you learn this?
Well, I learned the use of the Mara die from with beads from who I consider to be the real expert on beaded braiding in Kumihimo. Her name is Adrienne Gaskell. She lives in Florida and studies with Makika Taro in Japan, and that is who I learned it from. She's the real expert.
And can I get a close-up on the product underneath? I'm assuming that's what you're making, is what's underneath.
Sure, let me I stabilize it with a little chopstick right here so I can lift it up. And it has, I started out with a braid with various types and shapes of beads there, and then went into a center focal piece that has some large glass teardrops, and then I'll transition back to this and it'll be a necklace.
Wow, that is amazing.
And it's really fun.
Thank you for sharing that. My goodness.
You're welcome.
That is so cool.
You're very welcome.
Do you sell your pieces?
I do. I have a couple of galleries where I sell, and then also I have a website.
What's your website?
melodyowen.com.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.